Good morning, YouTube, and good morning around the world. What a wonderful world we're waking up in today. It's just marvelous weather, perfect temperature, birds singing, flowers and trees are just doing perfect outside. It's just a marvelous day to wake up, get up, walk around outside, take a hike. I got out and run my 2 miles this morning, like I always do, and it just got refreshed, totally refreshed from the nice fresh air, like 60 degrees outside, and it'll only get to about 80 this afternoon. So it's just a marvelous, marvelous day, a marvelous day to begin to raise our consciousness, to begin to realize all of these great things that are going on, and how the world is beginning to become more and more abundant. Yesterday I gave you the affirmation to go over. It said, I am all abundance now and already contain all energy and creative power. Therefore, infinite wealth is in me and easily flows from me and through me. The wealth is in me, and I am the wealth. And I am the prosperity. We should know that. We should declare that, because we're one with infinite mind. We're one with all the vast wealth of the universe. We're one with that. It's flowing through us. And in it, there's all scientists tell us about all the space. Well, we know. We don't even have to get it from the scientists, but we know that there's much more space between the atoms in our body than there is in actual mass of the atoms, and there's space in between all the protons, neutrons, and electrons that is the same as the distance between the planets and the sun, the same equal distance. And so we know that there's all of this space in between everything, and that we've been told that if the actual mass of our body were compressed down, it could be compressed down into a small dot, just like you'd put it in the sentence. And so we know that there's plenty of space in between everything, and that we know that everything throughout this universe, all the good and all the wealth and all the prosperity and all the abundance flows in us and through us, and we're one with it. And we can, and all we have to do is stop and realize that and raise our consciousness to that. But I am now the prosperity which I seek, and I will totally rejoice in proportion to what this is saying and revealing. Once you know that there is an ocean of prosperity and creative energy now within you, and that is the real, and that this is the real you, the real you is prosperous, the real you is abundant. Once you know that and to know that this is all you, this will open the door to all manifesting and abundance that you need. So let us make this affirmation this morning. I am all good, and all good easily flows through me now. No inharmony can affect me. It all depends on us what we want to recognize, and what we want to allow flow through us and in us, and what we don't want to. This means that there is nothing to fear, and we can fully expect and look for all abundance and good. So make this affirmation. I drain out all fear and replace it with love, and know that I am only pure love and magnificent and radiant light. All else is totally illusion. This love and light is all energy and exhilaration, and produces all needed energy and exhilaration. And this love is totally ours in our coexistence with infinite mind. We are coexistence with every type of adventure, every type of ecstasy, every type of enchantment, every type of good feeling, every type of joy, every type of happiness, every type of wealth, anything that we could possibly dream of or write down in a notebook, we're already one with it. And as I say, it flows through us and in us and passes through us all the time, and we're one with it, and all we have to do is stop and recognize it. Let us ascend more each day then in awareness of who we really are, and thus empower and energize ourselves for greatness and leadership. Uh, we need to realize that we're in a new age, an age when people who raise their consciousness are going to rise into positions of leadership. So we need to begin to allow ourselves to ascend in consciousness so that we can move into positions of leadership and be able to spread our love and our light. Lift your awareness to see what you can do to bring more love and light and healing to this world. We have the power and the energy to heal physically, spiritually, and morally, and all else. So, what we need to continually affirm is love, love, love. I am love. I am total love. I am flowing love. I am Niagaras and oceans of love, and that love is flowing in me, and that love is flowing out of me. Totally unconditional love and total acceptance. I am totally unconditionally loved. I'm totally unconditionally accepted, and I have the energy and power to totally unconditionally love everyone else around me. And I have the power to totally accept people around me and totally love them with a complete acceptance because I have the infinite mind and the infinite energy flowing into me and through me. And so that makes your life a lot easier because you have a lot more patience, a lot more energy, a lot more ability to be able to deal with people and to lead, to be in a leadership position because you can totally accept people and you can totally love people. And behind that love that you give to those people, you know that much more infinite love flows. The more you give it out, the more it flows in. You can be totally patient and totally with a ability to uh, go through what you need to go through without any problems. Release all fear and belief in illness, hatred, and anxiety, and in harmony and limitation. Just release all those things out. Just say, I don't have that anymore. I don't have fear. I don't have unbelief. I don't have illness. I don't have hatred. I don't have anxiety. I don't have any kind of inharmony or limitation. I'm releasing them now, and I'm letting all of the universe full of wealth, prosperity, love, enjoyment, enchantment, excitement, ecstasy. I'm letting all of that flow through me right now. All energy, freedom, joy, exhilaration, and abundance then is going to flood into you and be able to Niagara out of you. And so as what comes in, so what can go out. And because you get rid of all resistance. And you just flow what the universe has. You don't have to take it and build up the energy to flow it. You just flow what's coming in, and what's coming in is infinite and full of infinite power and full of oceans of healing and full of oceans of energy and full of oceans of enchantment and excitement and adventure. And you're just letting it flow back out again, and that affects everyone around you. And that's the law of allowing. That you're allowing all of that to flow, and you're accepting all that. That's the law of acceptance. And as you allow that and accept that and let that flow, then that becomes attraction. And so that's the law of attraction. And as you do these things, then you fall right into the law of attraction. And all abundance comes to you. So we need to magnify the abundance that we become aware of and magnify the abundance that we allow flow, through magnifying our gratitude and appreciation for the universe, the cosmos, and the world. We need to ask ourselves, what good, abundance, magnificence, happiness, and substance is escaping our full awareness now and our gratitude every moment? What are we not taking time to be grateful for? And make this affirmation. I purify my thoughts from all fear and negativity and make way for all good and prosperity. And as you take the time to do that, all good and prosperity is it can't help but flow. Like I say, all that space between your atoms and all that space between the electron, proton, neutrons within your atoms. And this is just a way, actually, the atom is just a way of looking at things. That's just a man-made way of looking at the way it actually is. Actually, we're just all space and light. That's all we are consist of. The body is just a conglomeration of empty space and light and energy, all put together and held together by our by what we believe and what we know, and by our soul and by our spirit. And so all of this prosperity and abundance is free just to flow through us as long as we don't resist it. All good is here for you to recognize. To deny all less than good, to deny that there is anything less than total good and prosperity is to not be very wise. To deny all less than that is very wise. When you start trying to believe that there's less than total prosperity, you deny that, and that's wise. I am a full affirmation is I am a full and abundant creature. No less than this will I ever feature. I let love reign and all light to shine. All abundance and prosperity now is mine. I have all energy, peace, and power. I let all good to around me shower. My awareness grows some every day. I allow no illusion to get in the way. I seek and find every pearl of great price. I ask for every blessing twice. And I ask that I have every blessing twice over. Greatness is mine, for I am divine. When we learn that all things come through awareness and divine ascension, nothing can be kept from us. Everything happens through our awareness and our divine ascension, and our recognizing divine ascension, and recognizing our own divinity and our own infinite nature and immortal nature. And the more we recognize how immortal we are and how truly abundant we really are and how much is already within us, the more we'll have on the outward. The universe is vast, and so is our ability to understand and become aware of it all and receive and productively utilize all its magnificent resources. Our greatest resource is our own mind and its ability to become increasingly more and more aware of the infinite nature of God and good, the degree to which we can expand in all of this is totally limitless. And we know that today, boy, just, listening to the news and listening to the debates and things like that, we know that many places today need good leaders. And there seems to be a dearth of leaders, of good leaders. But we will have to truly have the power to move into these positions. We need to raise our consciousness so that we can move into these positions of leadership that is so very much needed. We can be leaders, great leaders in awareness and change toward a more superconscious world. Use your newfound power then as you begin to feel it flowing and you begin to see it acting and happening and prospering, use that newfound power and energy to lead the world to better and better prosperity, health, and abundance. Be a real leader in spreading health and prosperity and abundance. There is no limit to the leadership energy you can receive right now and embody. Therefore, there is no limit to the good that you can do in this world. There's no limit to the change for the positive change you can make in the world. No limit whatsoever. It is yet to be seen what one person who totally receives the available energy and fully utilizes it can actually accomplish as far as changing the world for good. That's yet to be seen. All right, what leadership position do you wish to assume? You have the energy and more than enough to do the job. So instead of wasting time in doubt, spend the time in receiving more energy. If you know that all this energy is available and you see the change that needs to be made, stop doubting and just begin to receive that energy and move into that position where you can make that change. Spend the time. It will surprise you how much energy you can actually receive. As I said, we can do 10 times as much in the same length of time
that it used to take us to do one thing when we begin to receive this energy. And so that makes us ripe for leadership. And so let us move into those leadership positions and utilize that energy. And I'll get with you again on the next video.